So, Mr. Luiz Alberto, how come you decided to go for the Master of Wine qualification?
I'm a little passionate about things. When I want to do something, I normally want to do the best I can. And I don't think there's another qualification in the wine world that would prove to me, most importantly, that I have a passion for wine, that I want to learn about wine as much as I can. So if you are a climber, you probably want to climb the Everest to prove that you mean what you want to do. I think that's a very simple way of putting that, but I wanted to climb the Everest of the wine world.
Okay. How did you get into the wine industry?
Well, there's different things there. My blood is Italian, so we had wine in the family since I was almost a baby. We used to have Sundays, family having lunch, and they would give me a wine with a lot of water and sugar, but that was wine. And I was very proud to be with the family drinking my 95% water glass of wine, but nevertheless, wine came into my life very early. But I was in Brazil, and Brazil is not really a wine country. Even being an Italian family, there's like challenges to appreciate good wine. Then I moved into the US, and then that huge door of opportunity opened, and I say, oh my God, this is amazing. I need to know more. This is what I want to do with my life. And then I started learning, I started traveling. I started a travel agency in Italy because of connections and everything. And I said, this is what I want to do with my life. Wine, I don't have two lives to live, so let me live something that I'm very passionate about, and that's wine.
Okay. Besides time, there's also money. It must have been expensive to pursue this degree of Master of Wine. How much do you think you invested?
You see this smile that I have here? You guys are giving me an amazing time. Let's not talk about money, how much I invested. I'm probably gonna go, oh my God, am I crazy? It's a lot of money. Because let's say, it's not only what you pay in tuitions, in books, in travel. I can imagine how much money I would have made in the hours that I dedicated to learn about wine. I know how much my lawyer charges me. He charges me $400 an hour. If I make that calculation, you're going to make me very sad. So let's not go there.
What are the merits and disadvantages of Master of Wine certification?
Well, I think that, as I said, you're going to be at the top of the Everest waving that flag. I'm here, I climbed. I think everyone, at least in the wine business, respects that. They know how much work, how much of your life you have to put into that to get that title. The disadvantage is that outside of the wine industry, people have no idea what a Master of Wine is. I talked to some people and said, oh, you're going to be like a sommelier. I said, yeah, not really. I could get that in a few months, and I've spent 20 years of my life learning about wine, and I might not become one, because it's crazy difficult to become one. So I would say that the biggest flaw in this Master of Wine thing is that it's only for people in the industry. People outside have no clue the meaning of it.
Do you have any interest in making wine yourself?
No. Like in music, I like to listen to good music, but I suck playing anything, so I imagine it's going to be the same with wine. So I love to appreciate good wines, and I give like the credit for people who could do that well, so I don't have to put myself to be ashamed by my lack of talent to make wine or music for that matter. So no intentions on that department.
What is the best wine advice you ever received?
Wow. That's a type of question that's probably going to come up again in a different shape, but it's like you have different children. You cannot say one is your best or they are different in different ways, right? But I don't think you can say this was the best or so. No, I don't have one best. I have probably dozens, hundreds, but I cannot point out a single one.
Please name 3 persons you would love to share a bottle of wine with, and explain why.
I'm definitely not answering that one because I have a huge. I'm proud of being friends with maybe thousands of people who share my passion for wine. I cannot buy. No matter how good you are or important you are, that person is not more important than someone who loves wine as much as I do. So I cannot answer that one.
Well, you describe yourself as Brazilian by birth, Italian blood, American heart. If you were a wine, what would it be your nationality?
Planet Earth, very universal. I think I like to consider myself as complex in a way because I have a little bit of everything. Italian blood. I was born in Brazil, lived there for pretty much a good part of my life. Then I moved to the U.S. So I'm someone who has a little bit of everything, but I don't come from one place. And I think then I would be a wine made from different places, different grapes, and put together. I'm a big blend of wines. That's who I am.
You're a founder of Wine Lover Community. Please describe this community in few words.
Well, the Wine Lover Community is probably today the biggest online community of people who love wine. In what we do, we like to share our experiences using social media, basically Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. But the community exists to bring people together. So real life is important for us. So being a wine lover doesn't mean that you are going to be on your computer posting things. We want you to share a glass of wine with us. So we have these hangouts like we had in Bucharest that I had a chance to meet amazing people in one night. I met 30-something people that probably take me months to meet all of them without the community. So the community exists to bring people who love wine together. That's our mission.